Yo, this is Kenny from Master Seducers, and I'm gonna teach you a few tips on how to attract random hot girls on Facebook. You're gonna like this one. Now, guys, when it comes to picking up girls on Facebook, in the pickup genre, I'm literally the go-to guy on how to attract, seduce, pick up, and bed random girls from Facebook. Not tooting my horn, and no surprise there anyway. Now, here's the reality on the ground. The average guy does not know what works or does not know how to attract random hot girls on Facebook. I would go out on a limb to say that 98% of guys do not know how this works. Okay? So, I'm going to give you some pointers right here, right now, on how to get this shit started and handled. Alright. Now, let's say there's this random girl, or even if it's a girl whom you already know. She doesn't have to be hot to my liking or my standards of hotness. She can be hot to you. Whether hot to you is a 300-pound fucking whale, it doesn't matter. Alright? Whatever hotness to you is to you, that's what counts. So, there's this girl in your Facebook who you want to attract. You're not sure, as it is now, whether she's attracted to you or not. But she gets a lot of male attention, just as most girls do on Facebook. So you have to be able to stand out from the rest of the crowd, the rest of the pack, and most guys who are leaving these common AFC type of comments on the girls' posts. And by AFC, I mean average frustrated chumps. You know, sorry for the pickup jargon, but hey, whatever. So, the average guy who leaves these lame-ass comments on the girls' posts, you don't want to be one of them. Now, what do I mean by lame posts? Telling the girl she's magnificent, she's stunning, she's a queen, she's a princess, she's a beauty, she's hot. It's not going to cut it. It is too average, it is too common. Here's the reality, guys. Hot girls know that they're fucking hot. By you stating the obvious will not win you any points in that department. It will not set you apart from the crowd. Telling the girl she's hot, you are not the first guy who've done that for the day alone. 20 other fucking guys had beaten you to it. So it makes no sense in stating the obvious. Okay? So what you want to do to attract a girl, a random girl on Facebook, apart from, let's say, inboxing her, is you want to comment on her posts. And sparingly this is. For instance, let's say that the girl whom you're trying to pick up or you're trying to date or whatnot, let's say she posts to Facebook about 4 times per day. You want to comment on one of her posts, or maybe 2 at most, during the day alone. You don't want to be the guy who's commenting on everything that the girl posts. Alright? But at least between 1 or 2, from 1 or 2 comments, you want to make your comment or your statement known on 1 or 2 of her posts. Now, as I said, you don't want to make the mistake of making the common fucking comments that every other guy is making, which is ass-kissing type of comments. So, what do you do instead? Here's a prime example. Now, this hot girl had posted this picture to Facebook the other day. And she's basically saying that she's at a certain restaurant having a drink. Check out this guy. Look what he says. Absolutely goddess. Fantastic. Another guy. You are so beautiful. This other guy leaves a meme saying, I don't usually see beauty, but when I do, I must admire. Stay gorgeous, my friend. Blah, 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 blah. Another guy comments, leaving some rings, which is like saying, I want to marry you. And here is me. Soda. Simple comment. And she responds to that. Now another guy comments after me. Well, this is one of the first guy who commented saying, breathtaking, lovely, stunning, magnificent, divine, real class act, blah, 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 blah. Now guys, I want you to take note. To whom did this hot girl respond? Was it to me? Or one of the guys who left those elaborate, stunning, beautiful, romantic messages? It was to me. She replied to me only. And my comment was the least stunning. All I said was soda, asking a question. But she chose to respond to that while ignoring every other guy's comment, which was lauding her with these romantic sort of gestures and comments. Yet she ignored them. And she chose to respond to my comment, which was a one-worder, saying soda. Now, here's the significance behind that and why it's so powerful. Whenever you disregard or dismiss a hot girl's hotness, she is forced to respond to you. She is, it makes her question her beauty and her hotness itself. Because the reality is, when a girl posts to Facebook, no matter what her posting is about, she's posting to get attention. So if she posts a picture of her, let's say, working out or at work, just a normal fucking annoying ass selfie, she wants to get attention. She wants guys scooping her fucking poop. Now, if you're the guy who doesn't do this, who totally dismisses and disregards her beauty, her tits, her boobs, her ass, whatever, you will stand out from every other fucking lame who are kissing her ass. So that is the beauty, and that is the power of the technique here that I use by simply saying soda. Now, what made this so powerful was that is the fact that I disregarded and ignored her beauty, her boobs or whatnot. So it made her question her beauty and her hotness. It made her self-conscious in a way. So she's saying to herself, wow, every other guy is praising me and complimenting me and leaving these romantic gestures, but this guy didn't do it. Is there something wrong with me? Am I not that hot? Doesn't he see me as every other guy sees me? That is what she says to herself, and she gets into her fucking head. And with that, I stand out from the rest of those losers and clowns. I am the only one who stand out. And my comment was totally not elaborate, totally not romantic, totally not hitting on a girl. Alright? When you don't hit on a hot girl, it fucks with her. It fucks with her reality. It fucks with her sense of beauty. So that is what I'm imploring you to do here when it comes to attracting, seducing, picking up, and bedding hot girls whom you would have met on Facebook. You want to firstly disregard her beauty. So with her selfies that she posts, her statuses, pictures, and so forth, please avoid commenting on the obvious. If she posts an ass shot, don't comment on her ass. Pick out something minute within her picture. It could be a fucking a picture frame or a nightstand or something in the background. Comment on that. Disregard what she's trying to draw you into commenting on, which is her ass, her boobs, her lips, whatever it might be. Disregard it and comment on something that's totally unrelated to what she had said in the caption or whatnot. Now, here's the reality with hot girls on Facebook, or wherever else for that matter. They're entering the dating game already on a fucking pedestal. They're looking at things as though they're up here, and as the guy, you have lesser value, and you're down here. So, in order to seduce girls who are, let's say they live in that reality that they're up here and you're fucking down here, you have to firstly bring her down to earth. You have to knock her off that high fucking horse. Alright, and this is where negs come in. Now, if you would check it back as far as my comment on the girl's post about soda, is a perfect example of a simple neg. By me saying soda, it hints to the girl or says to the girl that if this guy is saying soda or asking if I'm drinking soda, he's sort of implying that, number one, I'm not old enough to consume alcohol. Secondly, I'm not that cultured, or I'm not that, let's say, I don't have this sort of value where I'm, this person that could go out and have fun and, get fucked up, drink a little booze, whatever it may be. Simple as that. It would actually hint to the girls, it would neg her, basically. It would lower her value. It would bring her down to earth. And as simple as a comment as that seems, but that is what you want. You have to firstly get her off that high horse in order for her to be on a level plane and level the fucking playing field for you to then proceed to seduce her or try to pick her up, try to sleep with her without, this sort of disparity where she's up here and you're down here in value, because she won't sleep with you. She won't give you a chance in fucking hell if she's up here and you're down here. So you have to firstly bring her down to earth by electing to not hit on her. Don't fucking hit on her publicly. Lots of guys make that mistake on Facebook. Guys, listen. You can't hit on a girl, or you should not hit on a girl publicly, meaning on Facebook, on her timeline, leaving comments on the wall and shit like that. These lovey-dovey's, I love yous, you look hot, you're so sexy. You can't do that publicly, or the girl is going to feel as though she's put on the spot. Alright? And she's going to reject you. That is a prime example of why this girl rejected every other dude's comment who had commented on the post with all these lovey-dovey shit. But yet, she commented and replied to my comment because I wasn't hitting on her. I brought her down to reality. I dismissed and disregarded her hotness. Now you know what you should do. After you will have done that, meaning, you brought the girl down to reality by dismissing her hotness, you want to do this during a string of posts. For instance, let's say you've done that. The next day now, you want to do the same on another picture of hers that she posts, or another selfie, another status or whatnot. You want to do the same thing. Meaning you disregard her beauty. Don't comment on her looks. Don't comment on her ass or anything. Just pick out something inane and something just commonplace in the picture and comment on that. In a snarky kind of way if you have to. Okay, you do this along a string of days, and then you go ahead and inbox her. Alright, so once a girl realizes and sees your messages, she's not going to have this thing in her head as far as, wait, this is that fucking lame cheesy guy who kept making those awkward ass comments, I love yous, on my statuses. So she's already seeing you as the guy who's high value, the guy who's doing shit differently, the guy who's not hitting on me, the guy whom maybe I would have to prove myself to on Facebook on a daily fucking basis. I separate myself from the crowd of ass-kissing, complimenting beta males. Now,